What's good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. All my returning subscribers, welcome. And all my new subscribers, welcome to the channel. So we're going to be getting general collective messages. So let's see what's come out for you guys and jump right into it. Since these are general, take what resonates, leave the rest. They may be a little scattered or all over the place, so I'm just going to get the messages out and leave it for you guys to decipher, okay? What's the collective message? So we got courage. Okay, so someone could be a Taurus, Leo, or Leo. Don't have to be those zodiac signs, but you got courage. Alrighty, let's put that there. What's at the bottom of the deck? So you have the Four of Wands, completion. Well, a difficult season is over, I'll tell you that much. I don't know what the hell you had going on, but we also got Aries energy here, so you could be an Aries, Taurus, cusp. Of course, you don't have to be, but we got a lot of fire energy out. Anywho, what is it saying? I feel like you passed some type of test. That's the message that I'm getting. You passed. You finally passed the test. Your strength was being tested. Your endurance was being tested. And now you're courageous. Now you have what it takes. Now you got the character necessary to proceed. Okay, it's like you've been given an all access pass now to this new level. I feel like this is a new level. Y'all know new levels come with new devils, but because you earned this badge of courage, this badge of honor, you got your integrity intact. Now you can explore this new level that you're on. Yeah, the Queen of Wands energy. It's giving you got the confidence necessary to see something into fruition. Let's see, what cards have you been dealt? So we have the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. Do you have what it takes? Do you know what it takes to walk away from a situation? Do you know how to tell the difference between healthy struggle and unhealthy struggle? So I feel like you were learning the difference between what to focus on, what to give your attention to. And it's like you're about to approach a type of Ace of Wands energy. So letting go, accepting an L, accepting a loss. Interesting. Let's get one more card. Let's make some space. Yeah, I feel like we can use one more card in this situation for this message. Okay, I get it. Entrepreneurs. I'm picking up a new business or a new business idea. Something about going back to school, learning a new trade or a new skill. It's like you're upgrading. Like you have been upgraded, right? You had to be upgraded, and you also had to lose something. You had to sacrifice something in order to gain this. So it looks like you sacrificed something that you had already started. Because the Eight of Pentacles is telling me that you had something going, you had some momentum, you harvest something more than once, and you had like a good run. You had like a good 8 years, you had a good 5 years, whatever. And the past 5 months, or the next 5 months for you, you're going to notice that something becomes too difficult to do. And so it's like you're going back to teaching yourself something. Some of y'all, this is self-taught, self-activated. Others of you, like, you're going back to pick up a trade in a different field or a different market. Yeah, you're changing genres for some of you. You're in this studious type of energy over the next 5 months. All right, you could be training at a new job that you have. I'm seeing someone do that. I'm also seeing them pay you a lot of money, and so I'm seeing your bills paid and stuff like that. So you really don't need it for the money. And since you don't need whatever type of job or opportunity that this has, it's like you're in a training period, okay? So like the next 90 days, it's like you're locked in. This could be a customer service type of job. It's giving me like in the customer service type of energy. Okay. And I feel like while that's paying your bills, that's paying your bills and taking care of your responsibilities, you're going back to school, or you're being self-taught at something. And it seems like you're doing all of this from home. And you're like you're starting a new foundation or a new organization it's still a baby, which means you're still putting into it. You're still allowing your ideas. You're using whatever past experiences that you've went through as a way to start some type of business venture. I don't know why I'm hearing like going back to school to do something with your hands. It's giving craftsman. But it's like you're at a sit-down job for a while. And if you're really used to being like your own boss, I don't see you being at this job forever. But I do feel like it will provide you with the stability that you need while you while you allow something else to grow. Yeah, your hands are kind of tied. Like you have to go this route, even though you don't want to. You have to go this route because your hands are tied. It's giving me someone in the next 5 months is like fresh on your own. Okay, like you got out of a relationship or situation and you're fresh on your own. So some type of, like, you bet on yourself. But this is your opportunity to get out of one thing and get into another. But this is the waiting period. It's not really a waiting period. It's a part of the sacrifice. So this too shall pass is kind of the message that's coming through for you. I feel like someone was trying to block you financially. I don't know who that person is, but it does feel like someone wanted you to be struggling. They wanted you to be poor. They wanted you to come back to them or get back with them after you work for a while on your own and you see that it's harder out there than it is with them. So it feels like somebody was trying to spite you for going down a different path. But it doesn't work. That's what I'm getting. It don't work. Because you always pivot. there's something about you be pivoting in situations where people be expecting you to fold, or people be expecting you to like run off and cry and be so sad, and argue and bicker. So you're using the cards that you've been dealt to transform your life and start over from scratch. I'm hearing even at your big age. It don't matter how old you are. Oh yeah, you are divinely guided. You're going to ask yourself in like the next 6 months, like, I don't even know how I managed to do this. When you look back and you reflect on the situation, it's like you go to work by day and you do something else by night, and something's just going to pick up for you. And you're going to feel like you don't even know how you're able to do it. Like you're running on autopilot, you're working off autopilot. And you think in the beginning that, you know, your hands are tied and you can't really do this. It's not going to work. I don't know how it's going to work. And then all of that subsides. And you focus on the fact that, look at all the things that you do have. Even though you've lost, you got a lot of peace. You have quietness. And so, yes, all your funds may be allocated and you have to spend all your money on the responsible things and stuff like that. And so maybe you don't have like the leisure that you used to have. But your angels are pretty much saying, this is a lot to be thankful for. Because if you never change, you would go back to that person or that situation. You would see that that's the only option or opportunity that you have. And now you can confidently walk away from a person, place, or thing knowing that they don't have the ability to trigger you. They don't know how to put you back, that bird back in the cage. Like you've really transformed your life. So big ups yourself. Let's get some journey cards, y'all. You make something look easy. You make being strong look very easy, but it's hard. You just process those experiences on your own. Yeah, we have release. Big sacrifice. Big sacrifice. You took a pay cut. You did a lot to start fresh. So confirmations on this is just a part of the territory. It gets difficult, gets harder before it gets better, it gets worse before it gets better, something like that. This could be a habit that you're breaking as well. Yeah, you are a lot more obedient to your higher self, a lot more obedient to the steps and the ideas and the actions that your guides bring your way. You used to be very stubborn and you would do it your way and have to learn the hard way. And then they have to come and rescue you, but you're a way more obedient. Shit. So I'm hearing new levels, new devils. Yes, you are walking away from one situation. Yes, the difficult part is over, but it's like they're saying, don't look at it as, oh my God, I could finally like just not even give up. You know how sometimes when you reach, let's say you have a weight goal, right? And then you reach that weight goal and then all of a sudden you go back to eating everything that you used to eat. Don't bring that same limited belief system with you, because I do see you potentially being warned against boxing yourself in and limiting yourself, and you pretty much at a point of deciding if you want to take the easy road out. Okay, when you get out there and it's hard, it's gonna be hard, but that don't mean that you're not supposed to try again. That just means you bring with you the boundaries that you mastered, right? What did you learn, right? So you know you don't have to be afraid because you got courage. So when you approach the situation, you have the courage to say no. You have the courage to have a limit. You have the courage to respond to situations accordingly. And that's pretty much all you were meant to gain from it. Not like you were meant to be a saint or a nun. So let's get your closing message. I don't know what I want to close it with. Give me a second, y'all. Let's do some clarifying life situations. So this part is going to be like confirmations with what you already know. And maybe it's a situation that you're dealing with. Maybe it's not. So let's see what's coming out. I'm going to pull a couple. Just like so many people are going through so many different transformations right now. So we have higher wisdom, explore options, learn what you can, and expand your horizons. Then you have ocean of possibilities. Navigate through the boundless ocean of possibilities where horizons whisper of untold opportunities and plentiful paths. One last move. Ooh, and it's landing right over the other steps. So this is double confirmation. Okay, you're playing chess, not checkers. And it says, you have come far on your journey. Keep going and you will soon see what you have accomplished. Woo, finally. Enjoy the journey. So you're about to be enjoying your journey very soon. I'm seeing talking, texting, and just having a healthy balance between your work life, your personal life, your dating life, and all areas of your life is going to be in harmony. Embrace each moment fully, staying open to new experiences and lessons along the way. Oh, so you're not afraid of lessons anymore. Steady progress. Move with deliberate care as patience and attentiveness guide you throughout the achievements. Last two cards. Worthy goal. Get out and be inspired to keep working towards your life purpose. Frost of stillness. Embrace the frost of stillness wherein the calm of icy pause, reflection, clarity is found. I'm telling you, the next 5 months, winter season. Once we get past hurricane season and we get into winter season, it's like there's a mastery, like you master something. And you ascend towards self-realization and triumph, guided by the stoic presence of the mystery mountain pathway. So yeah, you reached the top of your game, or the top of some type of mountain. It's been long overdue. And I see you being really on point with your intuition. Okay, collective, these are the messages that I have for you. Until next time, bye.